into that kind of a combat game sort of situation. It was very tiring wearing all of that armor, and you know, the shield was quite heavy and all of this, and after several hours of this, you know, he gets a little bit weighing in on you. And I remember, because I had a shield, they stuck me in the front line shield wall, and I didn't get much mobility. I'm basically there as fodder, and I've got the pikemen coming in over the top of me, and I'm just supposed to sit there and be a blockade. Well, at some point, I remember turning a bit, telling somebody else, man, I'm getting tired of holding this damn shield up, and a safety padded arrow, because they had arrows that you could fire, and they're padded so they don't go through your flesh, but they still hit quite hard, came through and hit my arm, which means that I have to drop the shield. I have to feign that my arm is lost. And I was perfectly happy with that, because I get to drop this heavy-ass shield after 8 hours of holding it up. And it was right at that line that right at that point that our line broke. And here comes the enemy team, hundreds of them, flooding through this bridge into this battle. And now I have, you know, the free arm. I don't have the encumbrance of the shield. I've just got my sword, and I'm completely ripped now. And I got a chance to go berserk into a flooding group of people. It was terrible fun. I mean, just tremendous. I mean, it's really a whole lot more fun to do that kind of gaming than anything I've ever done in a football or soccer field. Anyway, I don't have another story to give right now, unless somebody else remembers exactly where it was that I was in some other tale I was telling before. And if that doesn't come up, and I'm going to go back to the main room here.
I can't remember. I remember you did mention, and I don't think you went into too much detail about putting about 8 people in hospital during the course of.
No, it was 6.
Yeah, 6. Okay, you see, that's how bad my memory is.
Okay.
You see.
Somebody asked me about the emu. Yeah, I tried the city came in and told me that I had to put a leash on the emu, and I had to devise a leash, because obviously you can't put something around the emu's neck. That's not going to work. So I had to devise a harness that I could put around the emu's body, kind of like a ferret harness, just a lot bigger. And so I put this thing on the bird, and I forced him to walk down to the park, and he was very unhappy with that, and he decided that from that point on, he was going to be very embittered against me. And so as soon as I took the leash off, as soon as we got to the park, he starts kicking me. And the emus have this method of combat where they come in like this and distract you, you know, with the beak thing. And so while you're looking up here, this is when they're kicking you in the crotch. It's very good work, a very good method of distraction. And he and I got into it several times. He would wait till I turned my back, and he would attack me. And this was all because I put him on a leash. We had a famous relationship up until that point. And I actually came to the point where I had to punch the bird a couple of times. Do you ever punch a bird? Very resilient, and he was very feisty and kicking and pecking at me at the same time, and it was kind of funny. And then he would take moments when he would be you know, taking to affection, and I can pet him and everything, and seems very sweet. And then as soon as I turn and walk away again, he's coming up at me behind me. Anyway, did you fight the dog devil? The dog devil. I don't understand that question. I fought a dinosaur and won. Yes. All right. Now, is Hayden still here, or she dropped off? Is Lacey here?
Lacey apparently has not turned up.
She was here.
I got some messages that she was here, but I never saw her when she came in, if indeed she did come in.
No, I tell you, she was here. And she...
well, in that case, I owe her an apology, because I didn't see her.
No, she's here. It's her status says away now. But she was here a moment ago.
Missed that.
Yep. Okay. Hayden is still here too. Cool. All right. Well, if we can dig up Lacey, and then there was one other person that we needed to squeeze in. And who was it? It was AFF. What were his initials? I don't remember what they were talking about. You were working on your last what is it, hour? DPR?
UNF wildcard.
Okay.
I've also got fact religion to squeeze in as well.
Okay. Well, like I said, DPR, I just wanted to show you this famous little thing. And that was going to be done. I figured that would be the best way to follow up Thunderfoot.
Yeah.
Aside of him, I really want to block out of my mind. We'll leave that. Lacey, can we find Lacey? All right. I don't see her coming back on. She may be out of earshot. All right. Well, DPR, it's been a heck of a lot of fun. I'm really impressed that you guys managed to meet your goals, especially as fast as you did. It was a chuckle to be involved in this charity, much more than the one I was going to be doing tomorrow. And
well, thank you very much indeed for turning up and contributing. It's surpassed all my expectations, and it's absolutely wonderful. And as I say, I genuinely don't think it's all down to me. It's the co-hosts, it's the people that contributed to the eBay, and it's the people that in the end donated. All I had to do was stay awake for 24 hours. I've got an hour and a half to go.
Okay.
So
well,
it's kind of a small part for me. But thank you very much for attending, and another thumbs up please for Aaron and all the assistance that he's given, mirroring videos, promoting the show, turning up, wearing a stupid hat, everything. Thank you very much indeed, sir, and I'm no doubt speaking
bucket
to you
of
very
chuckles,
soon.
everybody. Glad to be part of this community. Hasta.
Oh, here we go then. Can't invite you to co-host. I don't think. Oh, cancel. I don't want to. Just get out of that. Shit. Sorry.
Hello? Hello?
Now, hopefully, I can see movement, but I suspect because we're talking on blog rather than Skype, there's going to be a terrible lag. And I don't think, have I got your Skype address? And I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
That's because my volume's turned down.
I'm trying to think. Does anyone know what his Skype is so that I can communicate with him?
I haven't got your Skype address, have I? Which means, as I say, we're going to have an awful lag. And I think the best thing to do is to put it headphones in there.
Here, I'm gonna private message you my Skype. Oh, by the way, hello everyone. I can't believe how long you have been here. So dedicated. Hey.
Oh, it's only been 22 and a half hours.
Only almost 23 hours. Alright.
So, I understand that you came into the show a few times during the course of the evening. I'm sorry that I didn't see you when you came in, but thank you very much for turning up.
Don't worry about it.
What's happening?
Of course. Did you get my private message? Because I think I'm experiencing a little bit of lag, so it might be easier to talk to using Skype.
Right. Okay, just bear with me.